The commies are at it again, developing atomic capabilities. General Stavros has a Siberian informant who knows where the Soviet atomic processing facilities are hidden. Stavros insists on going to meet him, personally. Stubborn old mule thinks he's a damn field agent. Yeah. Damn. The Soviets must have gotten wind of the Stavros meeting. Intel received word of a large Soviet force moving to intercept. I told Stavros he'd get himself killed playing these spy games. Help him out any way you can. Once the old mule's back, use the information he's got and find and destroy the Red's atomic operations. Nukes, bases, convoys, everything. Kick those commies out of Siberia. For me.
Minutes remaining. Building. Base
Reporting green. Very well, sir. Of course.
Preparing. Preparing.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Very well. At once. Very well. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Very well.
Insufficient funds.
Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Very well. Very well. Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well.
Our base is under attack. Prepare.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit ready. Building. Unit
Awaiting
prepared.
order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Agreed.
ready.
Awaiting
Building.
orders.
Preparing.
Of course. Affirmative. At once.
Unit prepared.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Very well. Agreed.
Unit
At
ready.
once. Very
Building.
well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Prepare.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Vehicle
Building.
reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
10
Affirmative.
minutes remaining.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Reporting.
funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Warning. 5 minutes remaining.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Warning. 4 minutes
Affirmative.
remaining.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Warning.
Acknowledged.
3 minutes
Acknowledged.
remaining.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Base is
Report
under attack.
acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Preparing. Warning. 2 minutes remaining. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Soon we will stand
Acknowledged.
invincible.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
We will stand.
Affirmative.
Soon we will
Acknowledged.
stand
Affirmative.
Warning. 1 minute
Affirmative.
remaining.
If you
Acknowledged.
fail,
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
do not return.
No prisoners,
Affirmative.
no survivors.
Affirmative.
You fail,
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
do not
Acknowledged.
return.
I am the future.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Affirmative.
Convoy approaching. Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Affirmative.
Preparing.
Of course.
Insufficient
Awaiting orders.
funds.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Mission loaded.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
On hold. Building.
Yes, sir.
Repair.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Convoy
Vehicle
approaching.
affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training. Insufficient funds.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting
Repair.
orders.
Unit
Very
ready.
well.
Build. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. At once.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Very
Unit
well.
lost.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. At once. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Very well. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Ready and very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
At once. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. 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 Very well. Agreed.
Convoy
Agreed.
approaching.
At once. Very well. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Very
lost.
well. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Very well.
Building.
Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well.
Affirmative.
Orders. Affirmative. Waiting
Soviet
orders.
reinforcements
Affirmative.
have arrived.
Yes,
Unit
sir. Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Soviet reinforcements have arrived.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Soviet reinforcements have arrived. Unit ready. Building. Repair.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit
Affirmative.
prepared.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready. Building. Unit
Vehicle.
ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Training. Repairing. Saved.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit
Vehicle
Awaiting
lost.
orders. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
The base
Affirmative.
is under
Yes, sir.
attack.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Convoy approaching. Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Structure sold.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Repairing. Training. Unit ready. Mission loaded. Unit repaired. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Vehicle
Repair.
reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost. Unit repaired. Convoy approaching.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Waiting order.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission loaded. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Repairing. Our
Yes,
base
sir.
is under
Reporting.
attack.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Convoy approaching.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Convoy approaching.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Waiting orders.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit mission accomplished.